13-year-old shot as gunmen shoot up ice cream parlor in Hanover. A 13-year-old boy was shot and injured when gunmen attacked an ice cream parlor along the South Spring Main Road in Green Island, Hanover on Saturday night. The boy, a student from St. James, was buying an ice cream with his mother when the incident occurred, police stated. He has since been hospitalized. Reports are that around 8:47 p.m., the child was at the ice cream parlor when a motorcycle drove up with two men. The pilot then opened gunfire in the direction of the parlor, hitting the boy. He was immediately rushed by his mother to hospital, where he was treated for a gunshot wound to the upper left section of his back. He was later admitted in stable condition. No motive has been established for the attack, the police stated. Woman shot after asking man to pay to enter St. Anne nightclub. A woman was shot and injured after she asked a man to pay before entering a nightclub at Salem in Runaway Bay, St. Anne on Saturday night. The injured woman has since been hospitalized, the police stated. Reports reaching reporters indicated that around 8:32 p.m., the woman was at the nightclub when a man was about to enter the establishment. The now injured woman called out to him and told him that he had to pay $500 to enter. The man, police said, went over to the woman and started a conversation with her. The said man then pulled a firearm from his waistband and fired 3 shots, hitting the woman in her upper body. The gunman then escaped on foot in the area. A unit from the St. Anne Highway Patrol arrived in the area and rushed the woman to hospital, where she was admitted. 2 held after submachine gun seized in Spanish Town. 2 men were arrested in connection with the seizure of a submachine gun and ammunition on Saturday in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Reports from the Spanish Town police are that about 5:30 p.m., a team conducted targeted raids in the Ebonyville area, and the firearm along with 7 rounds of ammunition was found in a yard. 2 men were taken into custody. Their identities are being withheld pending further investigations. The Jamaica Constabulary Force is appealing to citizens of Jamaica to join in the fight against crime. Anyone with information that can assist in the efforts to encourage to call Crime Stop at 311, Police Emergency at 119, the NIB tip line at 811 or the nearest police station. Cops shoot man after alleged machet attack in Clarendon. A man said to be of unsound mind was shot and injured by the police in Victoria District in Moko, Clarendon on Saturday morning. Reporters understand that the man was shot after he reportedly attacked the police. He has since been hospitalized. It is understood that a police team was dispatched to the district to quell a domestic dispute involving the man and his mother. On arrival of the lawmen, the man reportedly attacked the police with 2 machetes. The police fired a warning shot, but he reportedly continued to advance. He was then shot in the region of his shoulder. The weapon was taken from the man and he was transported to hospital. JCF reports smooth sailing thus far for carnival marches. Several members deployed to ensure safety among revelers. The Jamaica Constabulary Force says it has deployed several of its members across the corporate area to ensure safety among revelers during the carnival marches. 3 road marches are scheduled to begin at 8:15 a.m. Head of the JCF Communications Unit, Senior Superintendent Stephanie Lindsay, says police officers have been out from as early as 3 a.m. to prepare for the day's event. She says the day has been incident-free so far. SSP Lindsay also notes that the constabulary is using technology including body cameras to monitor the events to ensure safety.
So far, a number of members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force are out for the Carnival Road March today. So we had police officers out ensuring that the checkpoints where roads are closed are being manned. And then this morning we had the others who were briefed and deployed to cover the various carnival routes. So far, the relatives have received is that the rebels are out. There are no incidents. We are out. We have the various teams that are providing coverage. We have a high command center that's monitoring the activities, and one of the technology that is being deployed in this conference is that at intervals, the persons who are equipped with body cameras are able to send direct feed and instant feed. So in the event that something is happening on the road that needs attention, they are able to send feed back to the command center for the matter to be addressed as quickly as possible. whether it's through additional deployment or giving advice to the persons on the ground. So I think we have a good team out there that are covering today's activities, and we expect to have a good day.
Warning signs erected at Treasure Beach in St. Elizabeth to enhance safety following recent drownings at the location. 18 warning signs have been erected along Treasure Beach in St. Elizabeth to enhance safety and promote sustainable tourism practices. The 11 caution and 7 no swimming signs span the Great Bay to Fort Charles area, warning beachgoers to potential dangers and encouraging safer use of the beach. Several people have drowned at the location after venturing into areas deemed troublesome waters. Speaking to reporters, Member of Parliament for Southwest St. Elizabeth Floyd Green said the erected signs come from a partnership with the Tourism Ministry through the Tourism Production Development Company Limited. He explained that the move is part of the efforts to implement the destination assurance model in Jamaica beaches. Mr. Green noted that other steps are being undertaken to enhance safety at Treasure Beach. He said this includes the hiring of lifeguards and the implementation of CPR training program.
Part of that is to ensure the safety of the people who visit the Treasure Beach area. Notoriously, a number of our beaches are known to have strong currents, and as such, swimming can be difficult. And we decided that it's in our best interest to advise people of those realities. And as such, we work with the TPD and with our local community stakeholders to establish signs that have been placed across 10 beaches in the Treasure Beach area, indicating the danger that may encounter if you attempt to swim in some of these areas. So the signs have been created for the beach, depending on the level of difficulty. And clearly there are still beaches that are safe, that people can go and can patronize, which do not have signs. Outside of that, this is part of a bigger program, again, to try and ensure increased safety. So we are working with the local villa owners to see how we can put in a system to have lifeguards at our community beaches, especially during holiday periods, so that if people get into difficulty, they're able to offer some assistance. Additionally, we have started CPR training, and that has been going well. A number of our citizens have been coming out to learn that skill so that if they are faced with any challenging situation of that nature, again, they can render some assistance. So.
Voters' apathy, a threat to Jamaica's democracy, stated Patterson. Former Prime Minister of Jamaica, P.J. Patterson, is calling for a close look at measures which can be implemented to deal with the apathy which has greeted recent national elections, as it is posing a threat to the country's democracy. It must be of concern when we see declining voters' turnout. It should be something of concern to both major political parties and indeed to the entire country, because we are failing to convert into actual meaning something, universal adult suffrage, that is a fundamental to the progress as the country, Patterson told reporters in a recent interview. According to Patterson, the closing of the ideology divided between the People's National Party and the Jamaica Labour Party could be a factor in the loss of interest for people to vote in national elections, but there are other issues to be addressed. More and more people feel it doesn't matter how I vote, my life is not going to change, and there is a level of individual materialism that no matter what, no matter which government is in power, I'm going to be all right, added Patterson. He charged that too many Jamaicans do not understand the fight for universal adult suffrage, which was granted in November 1944, meant that the first time every adult in Jamaica would be able to participate in the choice of the government. We are not being taught enough about ourselves, who we are, the struggles we have undertaken, and really giving some sense of purpose, and I would almost say of value, charged Patterson. The 1980 general election, which was an ideological battle between the lead-leaning PNP, which was in the government, and the right-leaning JLP, saw an 87% voters turnout. Since then, there has been a steady decline in the number of Jamaicans turning out for the polls, with the 2020 general election turning out being 37%, the lowest after 1984, when the PNP did not participate in the polls. In the local government election before that, 2016, the voter turnout was even more alarming at 30%. This year, the voter turnout for the local government elections held on February 26 was 29.6%. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.